chosen ones, empaths, and all the genuine souls. You see, with a narcissist, right? The whole thing is about supply source. Forget looks, forget love, forget even in non-romantic relationships, forget, materialism. It's all about supply, okay? And if supply ties into these things, then that's a benefit for them. But regardless of that, it's about supply while they're around you. And the narcissist is an unfulfillable creature. They're constantly draining from you. They're constantly taking from you, okay? Constantly, day in and day out. And naturally, anyone, even a chosen one who has potent grade A supply, empath, genuine soul has potent grade A supply, you can't keep up with the demands. So they get it in their heads, right, that they're going to discard you. One, because they felt like they were losing control of you. That's how they took it. They took the less supply coming from you, the less energy source, as they're losing control. So they try to take control back into their own hands and discard, okay? Many of them were very deeply insecure about you. They were worried that you were going to run out on them. This even happens in friendships, Friends can get very insecure about other friends hanging around and not calling them. And, it can happen, right? But it happens in romantic relationships, families. But they felt very insecure about you, that you're not going to be there for them. So they wanted to take control back into their own hands. So this is what I'm saying. The discard that you've gone through, ghosting or abandonment, is not a reflection of something that you're lacking in, or is not something you're a reflection of, it's not a reflection of yourself, why they've discarded you. You can't look at a narcissist's irrational decision making and try and make sense of it in regards to yourself. Like, it's for a justified reason why they've done it. It's justified. It makes sense. Like, you can't make sense. And if you are making sense of it, you're only digging yourself. You're only putting yourself down. You're self-deprecating. You're putting yourself down. You're trying to understand a bizarre, a decision making from a narcissist, and you're taking that personally when you can't take it personally. That's the one thing you got to master. Okay, they've done this because your supply starts to fade. All right. Your supply starts to fade. It does. You have to accept that. All right. When you're being constantly drained and no one's like re-energizing you or filling your cup, or it's not reciprocal, like, it's gonna be one-sided. It's gonna drain. So they get the idea to put you in a vulnerable position. They try to play like God with you, with your life, like try to put you in a vulnerable position, so all you can do is think about them, and then you're gonna be after them and chase after them and try and pursue them. That's what they want, generally speaking. That is what it's about. All right. So I don't want you coming out of a discard saying, oh, I need to work on this, or I need to work on that, or I need to work on this. Because someone commented yesterday, they said they was in a 10-year marriage or something. I think it was 10 years, 15 years. I can't remember the exact number. And they got a divorce, and they've been in coaching with someone. I don't know who the coach is, but the coach advised them to, apologize to the narcissist. Right, hear me out. They advised them to apologize to the narcissist for their own well-being. All right, and I can understand the concept of what this coach is trying to do, but I don't think the coach knows about narcissistic abuse, or maybe is not even aware, because this might be a separate coaching thing where the individual hasn't expressed about the person's a narcissist and this, that, the other, right? So they were asking advice, and everyone chipped in, and I chipped in, but trying to change yourself based off of, like, there's leveling up, there's going on with your life, taking it in your stride, but don't change yourself in regards to them. The narcissist said, oh, I don't like your curly hair, so you're straightening your hair the whole time. Or the narcissist said, your skin's too dark, so you're bleaching your skin, right? This is the sort of things that narcissists can try to do, right? They can try to make it feel like it's a physical thing that's wrong with you. They can try to make it think it's a mental thing that's wrong with you, right? Like they'll try all sorts of tactics when really it just comes down to they felt like the supply was fading, all right? Remember, looks, love, All that stuff doesn't really matter, okay? Maybe some materialism can offer them some supply, but it's superficial, right? You see, like, that's another thing that they try to go for. Oh, you're not offering me the lifestyle that I deserve, and you should help me out, and this, that, the other, right? It's and they're looking for an upgrade. Look, all I'm saying is it's going to backfire on them. They're going to come crashing down, all right? What they didn't prepare for is you going on with your life. They didn't prepare for you to go on with your life, for you to go on and level up. And they felt like you was going to stay in constant servitude and chase after them and be desperate and needy and all of that. So they didn't anticipate that you're actually going to get over them, that you're going to take this in your stride. Okay, this is why it backfires. They felt like you was going to stay subjected to this type of behavior. You were going to be in a vulnerable position permanently, indefinitely, always after them, always wanting them, always desiring them, always feeling left out, always, that's how they felt like you was going to be. And they just tried to, this is the main reason they discarded you, to put you in this vulnerable position. So many of you are in that vulnerable position where you do feel these things that I've been discussing. It's not true, okay? It's not a reflection of you. It's not something you did or didn't do, right? Don't believe the BS that they're telling you. You're not having a transparent conversation with someone, all right? So there's no point in you being all reciprocal and well attentive in your listening and stuff like that, because they're not truthful. They don't talk the truth. They don't make sense, right? So don't take this, for those of you that are suffering or feel like it's you're not good enough or this, that, the other. They're trying to tap in and project their own feelings of inadequacy and insecurities onto you. That's what they're trying to do, all right? So you need to know that with the discard. Don't take the discard, ghosting, or abandonment. Honestly, you're actually blessed by being discarded, ghosted, or abandoned. You're actually the one that's blessed, all right? It's actually you gain more power by being discarded, because even if you momentarily try to pursue them or chase, you back away. Then the narcissist becomes stuck in their current situation, which is why they have self-absorbed regret about their current situation, how it hasn't worked out in their favor, but they've got no way back to you. And that's why I see a lot of success with people who are discarded, because you're discarded and it gives you enough time to recuperate yourself, to build yourself back up. As long as you don't rush out there and stuff like that, it gives you time to build back up, work on yourself. And before you know it, you're starting to enjoy life without them. You're starting to see the benefits and the fruits of life without the narcissist. And it's this complete opposite for the narcissist. Initially, they're excited. Initially, they're enthusiastic. And then it all comes crashing down. So this is how it backfires on them. Okay, initially, they thought it was all going to work out, and it doesn't. And by the time they realize that you're the person for them, that you're the supply source that they need, your supply source that they're addicted to, it's already too late. And this is something that lives with them lifelong, okay? Losing a chosen one, empath, or genuine soul is so impactful and detrimental towards the narcissist. You become that person, the only person that that you become the point of reference for everyone. You become the benchmark for everyone, and you become the standard that they can't match, right? You become the standard they just cannot match no matter what they do. And it's something that haunts them, all right? It crushes them. You see, look, honestly, you see some of these layers of truth within memes and things like that, where people are like, oh, this person was this. Like, that's because this person that they're on about, they treated like shit, they treated badly, and then they realized that other people treat them badly. And then they got back out there and they realized that's the only person. But this person in question, like you, goes on with your life. It doesn't let them back in. All right? And they don't even know how to approach. That's what I'm saying. They don't even know how to approach. That's why discard and ghosting and abandonment's a blessing for you, because they don't know how to approach you. Many of you desire the Hoover. Many of you desire to get some form of validation, but you really don't need it. You really don't need nothing from them, right? You really don't need nothing from them at all. So, this is, how can I put it? This is the very reason that they discarded you, you see? just your supply started to dwindle. You have to accept that you're never going to be at your tip-top pinnacle of supply that you're offering to people, because naturally, just in the natural laws of universe and nature, you're constantly giving, this person is just taking. You know, it's not where you're bonding and creating, you know, it's not proper, you know, so it's gonna die out. It's gonna die out. And that's what they another thing why it backfires is because you go on and level up. For those of you that aren't there yet, you will go on and level up. You will meet people, you will do things, you will go to different places, different countries, maybe different cities, different towns. You're gonna do things with your life that you would have never done, say you stood with the narcissist. That's how it backfires on them as well. And they keep watching you, they keep tabs on you to know that you are doing these things. All right, and it's crushing for them. They stay the same. They stay the same. They're gonna be miserable sacks of shit, you know, for the rest of their days from losing a chose one Papa genuine. So they never appreciated you at the time. Now they're recognizing the qualities that you had back then. You're never gonna be that person again who's constantly endlessly going to give in a relationship where it's not reciprocal. You're awake now. It's different. You see, it's different. You're not going to be that person no more. All right, so they've lost you forever. They've not only lost you, they've lost that version of you that crushes them. Because you're becoming a new version 2.0. They've already lost that version of you, right? So that's a crushing blow for them. A real crushing blow. So just embrace what I said, okay? Don't take this stuff as a reflection of you, that you were lacking, that you weren't doing enough, that you should change this, or you should change that, or you should do this, or you should do that. You know, work on yourself for your own self. And the things that they're trying to tell you it's not true, right? Disregard everything they were trying to tell you it was because of. Don't believe them. It's not true. They want to hurt your feelings. They want to make you upset. They want to crush you. You know, don't believe this stuff. Disregard it. It's being realistic. You can't take someone who is so illogical and impulsive, right, in their decision making. You can't take that as a reflection of you. They've got no good judge of character, right? Especially with the people they're surrounding themselves with now. The minions, the flying monkeys, they've got no good judge of character. They're not going to come across someone like you ever again for the rest of their days. So anyway, thank you for listening today. I really appreciate the support. Please book a session if you'd like to. I'm available 24 hours across all time zones. If you would like to donate or support to the channel, you can. Check out Zion Music YouTube channel. I've just released a debut EP, Ascension, and 2 upcoming singles from the upcoming project. Check it out. I'd love to hear some feedback or tell me what you think. Also, I've been posting on a spiritual channel. I'm going to be getting back to posting daily, so check that out as well. And I'll be back on a video soon. Peace.